Hi everybody, I am finally back after a long hiatus. Oh gosh, the holidays just handed it to me this past year, you guys. But yeah, I'm just now starting to get back into the swing of things. I have had several journals going at once. This is one that I've finally finished. I wanted to come and share it with you. It is a special order, and I will be getting it off to its recipient here in the next couple of days. So I wanted to come and share this with you all before I send it off to her. But anyhow, the journal kit that I used was by Dreams, etc. And I think it's called, oh gosh, what is it called? Something, maybe Vintage Romance. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's one of my favorite, one of the, my favorite kits out there. It's just beautiful. But I'll put the link to the kit in the description box below if you guys are interested in going and purchasing it from her. She's got gorgeous, gorgeous kits at super reasonable prices. So this is probably one of my all-time favorites of hers. It's just, I love the darker colors. It's romantic. It's just beautiful, beautiful kit. But anyhow, so that's what I used for the journal itself. And then I also used a few coordinating papers from a couple of different paper stacks. And one of them was the Archivist by Prima. And it's this one, just a little 6x6. I also used a few pieces out of this Stationer's Desk by Prima. And then this romance novel collection by Prima, which is a Marion Smith collection. So those are some of the papers that I used along with the kit in here. All of the paper in here has been coffee stained. And what else? The closure is just a seam binding, hand-dyed seam binding. And it's the ties I've left really, really long. So if she wants, she can trim them down. I just love the way it looks when it's bound around the book several times. So I've just fed them through the back. And I used 2 separate strands, so I just like the way that looks. Anyhow, it's a pretty meaty journal as usual. That's the only way I can seem to make my journals. Anyhow, I've really missed you guys. It feels good to be back. It feels really good to be able to have finished a project finally. Let's see here. The journal itself measures, let me see. I know it's 9 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide. So 6.5 by 9.5. Let's just go ahead and go on in. See, the string is really, really, or the seam binding is super long, but if she wants, she can cut it down. So I've used all craft sheets in here. There's just a couple of, the regular, what do you call it? The regular paper, copy paper. Everything else is craft. And I really like the look this gives. All the edges of the pages have been distressed. On these craft ones, at least. The front inside cover, I just made a pocket. And I put an image from, this image here is from Nostalgic Graphic Land. I topped it off with a few satin flowers. There's some cotton lace trim behind there, and I topped it off with some seam binding. This is a tag that comes from another kit from Dreams, etc. And all the tags that come with her, well, this kit and the one that this one came from are all shaped like spools, which I thought was really cool. And then I've just got also another sheet of paper in here just to do some added journaling. See if I let it go how it wants to. bunch open, but tons of yumminess. A lot of the bulk in here is just added elements that can all be removed. So if she, she doesn't want all this bulk, she can take all that stuff out and just add it as she sees fit. But I do like to add lots of extras when I do my custom order journals. So that's why they all get like this. But they don't, obviously don't have to keep them all in the book. Here's just an altered paper clip and a little piece of stationery that I printed off. Here's one of the tags. This tag is actually from the kit. Isn't that pretty? I just inked up the back. Here's one of the doilies, and I just sprayed that with my Lindy sprays. Here's a tag that says live, create, and tell the story. And I just topped that off with some seam binding. It's just blank on the back. Isn't that beautiful? Oh God, I love this kit. Perpetual Calendar. Here's a glassine bag, and I've just got some of those little mini flashcards, and these ones are in French. And I've actually will be adding these to my shop. I've got them in French, English, Spanish, German, and there was one other one. I think it's Russian. But anyhow, I haven't put them up yet. I am going to be adding them. So these are super fun to add to the journals. So these ones here are in French. And then we've got this here. This is just a little perpetual calendar. And this also comes with the kit. And I just printed that on the back side of it. And then behind the glassine bag, I've just got this little piece of stationery. And this is just a stamp from the $1.50 spot at Michael's. It comes, the package came with like 4 different ones. This one that said, I think it said thanks, and can't remember what the other one is, but it was in a 3-pack. Then down here, I've just layered a few elements. I've got a butterfly, a prima flower, another printable, and this one here is from Christie Art Designs. Then we've got some gold braided trim behind there, and a little bit of gold thread. Here's another one of the tags. Aren't those images pretty? And it's just inked up on the back with some vintage photo. And this here, I just fussy cut out of one of the sheets from the Prima Romance, or what is it? Romance novel by Prima. I just made a pocket out of that. Here's another little tuck spot there. It just says unforgettable. Got a couple of banners, a doily. This is one of the center here is one of the papers from The Archivist by Prima. And then we've got a couple of Prima flowers, a butterfly, some thread and ribbon. And then there's another digital printable. I just did a little bit of stamping on the back of that. I didn't do a lot of stamping in this one, you guys. And then here's an envelope that comes with the kit. And it's just empty. I didn't put anything in it. Isn't that so pretty? I love all these images. There's that perpetual calendar. So I just, that's this one here. So I just resized it and printed it up for this little card here. I've got a little tuck spot up here. And again up here. Here's one of the craft merchandise bags. And then this is a paper from the 6x6 romance novel. And it's just inked up on the back. I did some corner punching to that. And then I've just got a little die cut of a rose there on the front of that sack. Then on the back, I've just got a glassine bag, and it's just got this tag in here. And this tag is from Dreams, etc. too, but this is from a different kit, and I can't remember the name of the kit that this one came from, but I thought it coordinated well with this one, so I stuck it in there. It's another little tuck spot, and then the same on the other side. I love these papers. Here's a large pocket with a couple of tags. And again, they're just blank on the back. So the lady that requested this journal wanted darker colors, so I thought this kit went really well for that request, and she wanted something romantic. So, and then here I've just got some tulle. A couple of silk flowers. I made some leaves. There's a Martha Stewart butterfly punch there and here as well. This is a little prima flower, and then I just put a little bit of gold thread. I don't know if that's showing up or not. I can't see it. I can't see it on the screen, but it's there. There's another doily that I sprayed with my Lindy's. I think this is my favorite page in the kit. I love all the clocks and roses. Here's a pocket with a little tag, and it says, "Love is not only something you feel, it is something you do." And I topped that off with some seam binding. And this is a page out of the romance novel. Here's another tag from Dreams, etc. And again, this one doesn't come with this particular kit. It's from a different kit of hers. There's another altered paper clip. And a top tuck. Oh, Lord. And then there's just a little tiny tag that I stuck up in there. So that's just the other half of this page here. I just stuck it up on top. Here's the center of the signature. It's just a little pocket with a tag that says Journey. I just topped it off with some of this trim here. I love this stuff. And then some tulle. And I think I'm going to be adding this stuff to my shop too. This is super fun. And I've got a ton of it. Way more than I'll ever use. So maybe I'll make up a couple of those. Can you hear my little weenie dog walking around? Susie, lay down, baby. Lay down. Okay, sorry guys. So I just topped this this pocket off with the doily. There's a printable from Christy Art Designs. A couple of silk flowers, a little button, a butterfly, some thread, and a couple of banners. And on the back here, I've just got another image from Christy Art Designs as well. And then there's a tag that just is tucked right behind there. There's another little journaling card. And that's from Christy Art Designs. Here's a file folder from the kit. It's got that image on the back there. And they're just blank inside. Isn't that pretty? Here's a top tuck right here, and I just topped that off with some silk flowers, some gold thread, and a button, a couple of doilies, or a doily, and I misted that up with several different sprays, Lindy's and a couple of Tattered Angels. Same thing on that side. Here's the other half of that doily. There's another little journaling sheet. And just another tag. And this image here is from Nostalgic Graphic Land as well. I just backed it with a little bit of gold thread. And that tag there just says beautiful. Here's a little mini envelope. It's from the kit as well. Here's a little tuck spot here. It's just got a square doily, a couple of banners, butterfly that I cut out with my Tim Holtz butterfly duo die. And then I just edged the butterfly with some of the Inca gold. Or, you know what, I used rub and buff on this one, my gold rub and buff. And then there's some gold thread behind that as well. There's a tag here that says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Here's the other half of that small merchandise bag, the craft colored merchandise bag. And I just have an image from Christy Art Designs. I've got some lace trim with topped off with some seam binding. And then here's the tag. This one says, memory is the treasury and guardian of all things. Cicero. And that just slips right inside there. It's just blank on the back. Here's another little tag. I'm not going to bother taking that off. And that's from a piece of paper from the romance novel as well. There's another altered paper clip, a couple of silk flowers, some butterflies, an image from Christy Art Designs. It's like a Eiffel Tower. And some gold thread. Here's the other half of that Perpetual Calendar there. Plenty of journaling space in here. Here's a tag topped with some fibers and some tulle. Let's see, I'm on this side. It's a different tag though. It's a little bit different image, but it comes from the same set. And these are from Cameo Shop. And then this is a tuck up here as well. Same on the other page. Here's another envelope. This is a larger envelope. Just love the feel and sound of these papers. You guys are like, why does she keep stroking the paper? Kind of bizarre, huh? Here's another file folder. Just says notes. And then there's the back side there. Yeah, it's a bizarre addiction, you guys. There's another one of those perpetual calendars. I downsized it. It's just blank on the back. I just inked it up with some vintage photo and walnut stain. There's another doily. And then here's a little tuck spot with a little journaling card that I made out of the romance novel paper stack. And then there's a coffee dye tag that says lucky is a state of mind. Just top that off with some organza ribbon. And then this pocket is just constructed out of some a couple of banners. And then I die cut this with my spellbinders, and this is a printable from Christy Art Designs. Actually, no, that's from Tsunami Rose. I'm sorry. And then the back is just an envelope. And I've just got this little clip here to hold it shut. It's just made out of some silk flowers, a button, and some thread. And then I lined the envelope with some paper from the archivist stack. And then I've just got a little sheet of journaling paper in there. So that's it, everybody. That's this journal. Just wanted to come and share it with you all. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm sorry that I have not been very active on here lately. I haven't had the time. I wish I did, but I just haven't. Or I wish I do, but I just don't. But anyhow, I really hope that you guys like what I've done here. I think it's a lot of fun. I am loving this craft paper. I will probably end up doing a lot more of those. I think for my, my vintage style journals, I think this stuff is a lot of fun. So, anyhow, we'll see how that goes. But, if you guys have any questions on what I've done or anything at all, please leave them in the comments section below. And we will be talking to you all soon. Hopefully I'll be back again here in a few days with another journal share. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for all your wonderful comments, and we will see you later. Have a fabulous day. Bye.